never stop.
It's the Western Conference Finals, Game 3. The Timberwolves, with a Game 3 opportunity to dig themselves out of a 2-0 hole. They will need to bring all they can muster against the Oklahoma City Thunder. The quest for the best in the West continues. Coming up next.
And already a 2-0 lead established in this series. It's the Western Conference Finals on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And out on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. And the Oklahoma City starting five. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams hit its spot, manning the middle. Taking a look at the Timberwolves, starting to feel like a must-win game for them.
It really is. I mean, it's not panic time yet. A win here, and they're right back in this series with Game 4 being played in front of their home fans. Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Hartenstein. Off target from three-point range. And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a three-point game. Williams against McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. And that one's good from Conley.
Just a veteran play by Conley there, giving the D no time to react off the catch.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The quick look, no good that time.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look, just couldn't find the mark.
Randall left side. And it's Randall with the jam.
Yeah, excellent work in pick and roll. Now, Randall looking crafty at creating for himself there.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch, and he acknowledged that they're facing one of the most dynamic players in the league in Gilgeous-Alexander. He said there's no way to defend him with his speed and movement. We need to be ready to rotate and help on every possession. Still, he said, they're all looking forward to the challenge.
Thanks for that, Allie. Three-pointer off the mark. The Thunder have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. It's Williams, high post. Working on McDaniels. Back to Holmgren. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams against McDaniels. Can they get it? It's rebounded by Minnesota. Randall finds Conley. Randall deciding where to go with it. It's McDaniels on the wing. Randall, a screen on Williams. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
A defensive ace. Jaden McDaniels gets the toughest perimeter assignment every night, using his length, athleticism, and effort to frustrate opponents.
It's his first trip to the line. Free throw good, McDaniels. And both free throws good for McDaniels.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Here's Williams. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Randall against Holmgren. And he converts the layup.
There aren't many 7-footers who can attack guys off the dribble as well as Holmgren. He'll make you pay if you're too aggressive.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. Puts up a three. Gets the 3-ball to go. Conley's got 6 points.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets a 3.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
The shot by Conley, no good. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Trailing by 4. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Williams a screen on Randall. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Outside Conley. Randall outside. The 3. And there's Conley. That one's good. And the assist from Randall. He's got 9.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Dort outside. Right side, Williams to the middle. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Conley. 9 points in the game. 3-pointer. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Thunder trail by 3.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Now McDaniels. Outside Conley. Pass to Randall. Back to Conley. Jacks up a 3. That shot is off. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Dort against Edwards. Dort's shot is good. Dort's got 5 points.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Conley passes to McDaniels. Dort against Edwards. Out of bounds. The Thunder will take it. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He wants to review the game plan. Minnesota will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Conley. A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. Joe's checked in for Dort. And it's Caruso in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams on the wing. No points yet. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
DiVincenzo with it. Guarded now by Williams. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason. Chasing down blocks and making an impact.
Williams against Clark. From the baseline. Again, Oklahoma City.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
DiVincenzo against Caruso. DiVincenzo, pass to Clark. Another miss by Minnesota. And it's Thunder's ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's Joe. Offline with a 3.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Oh, Williams with the block. Williams passes to Joe. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
Williams against Clark. Pass to Randall. Now DiVincenzo fires the 3. The shot won't fall. Here's Caruso. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. And the Thunder lead by 5.
Well, with his wingspan, Alex Caruso is better than your average guard down low.
DiVincenzo, pass to Alexander Walker. He buries it from 3. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Oklahoma City ahead. They're up by 2, and the second quarter is on its way when we return. And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Dante DiVincenzo out there with Edwards. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's Minot in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. DiVincenzo can't hit. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for OKC to the paint. Here's Wiggins. Oh, and Reid with a block.
Well, Reid really gets after it on defense. He's a big man that loves coming up with blocks.
Alexander Walker, the pass to DiVincenzo. And that misses. That would have put him up. Thunder with a lead. Pulls up. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Nickeil Alexander-Walker picks one up.
Well, great energy. Caruso brings it every second he's on the floor.
The first free throw is good.
Well, as the younger generation would say, Alex Caruso has that dog in him. He's a tenacious player on both sides of the ball and is constantly looking for ways to affect the game.
Garza's checked in for Minnesota. And Caruso drops them both. Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's DiVincenzo. He's scoreless. Outside, Alexander Walker. The 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Gilgeous-Alexander against DiVincenzo. Great touch from deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
An example of the unique leadership of Gilgeous-Alexander, getting the 3 points right back for them.
Pass to Garza. Reed, a screen on Williams. To the inside. Reed, good.
Showing great vision and delivering the pass out in front.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams, a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
There's that man, Gilgeous-Alexander. So tough to contend with his quickness.
First free throw is good.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shea in the league.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Miller's checked in. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Against Gilgeous-Alexander. Miller, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Thunder.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And not only that, they're off to a pretty hot start shooting from outside. They seem locked in tonight.
And the free throw, no good. Dort outside. Pass to Caruso. Back to Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Lets it fly from 18. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
For 3, Conley. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now. Dort for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Edwards. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. And that one's good from Conley.
Yeah, Conley is turning back the clock right now. He's feeling it and staying aggressive on offense.
Here's Dort. It's blocked by Gobert. And they're able to recover. And Hartenstein gets it to go. Now here's Conley. 12 points for him. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Reed. Back to Conley. There's the triple. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Dort. And he lays it up and in. Dort's got 7 points.
Nice use of strength by Dort. He runs into the inside contact, but pushes right through it.
Outside Reed. Picked by Gobert. Reed can't hit. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Dort outside. On the wing, Caruso. Back to Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Yeah, those passing skills are just part of what makes Caruso a valuable piece.
From deep, Conley. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. The kick out to Wiggins. Pass to Hartenstein. 4-3. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
DiVincenzo can't hit.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Basket counts. And now a 7-point Thunder lead.
And clearly Dort knows how to operate inside, making his way to a high percentage shot.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Minnesota with some changes. Julius Randle's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Edwards. And it's Alexander Walker in for DiVincenzo. Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 7 points. Gobert with a screen on Holmgren. Pass to Gobert to win the drought. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle.
Yeah, the defense will live with that shot, but give Gobert credit for extending his range.
Caruso outside. Dort finds Williams. Three-pointer, no good. Minnesota's gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Conley passes to Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Randle outside. The 3 is up. Hits the trifecta. And now just a 2-point Oklahoma City lead.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And Williams punches it home.
And we see the speed and power. I mean, Williams shows off on that one.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. A minute 58 left in the second period. Conley passes to Gobert. Outside, Alexander Walker. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Minnesota shooting their fourth and fifth shots at the foul line in this game. And he knocks down the first one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Over to the left wing. Williams from long range. Counted from distance. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Conley looking for an opening. Outside McDaniels. Here's Alexander Walker. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Williams on the wing. 50 seconds left to play in the second quarter.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. And he drops the first. And the Thunder making a change here. Joe's checked in. And Williams drops them both. There's 48 seconds left in the second quarter. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Dort defending. Now here's Alexander Walker. He's guarded closely. The layup off target. Pass to Williams. Knocks it down from distance. Williams has got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
They're shooting the three extremely well this quarter. Be fun to see if they can keep it up.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. From deep, Conley. Williams grabs the board.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
For three. And another three for Oklahoma City.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Alexander Walker to halt the run. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big time finish to the quarter.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder ending the quarter up 10. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build an advantage. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Greetings, everybody. Game 3, and it's a huge lead for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Hey, these guys are a bunch of artists, man. You know why? They live for the paint.
Oh, that joke was weak, but their play style is Diesel approved.
I wouldn't say the joke was weak, it just needed a capper. Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. I'll get straight to it, Kenny. Is this a must-win game for them?
They might not want to admit it, Ernie, but this is a must-win game. I look at this team and I think, if they drop this one, it's going to get into their heads and they're not coming back.
Stop it, Kenny. It's not over yet. They know how to respond when their backs are against the walls.
Well, I guess we'll just have to see how it plays out, huh? Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
This stadium is rocking right now as we return to the Western Conference Finals. Jalen Williams really making a difference here.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Timberwolves trail by 10. And on the floor for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3. McDaniels with the rebound.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Randall left side. Outside Conley. Lets the 3 fly. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
McDaniels up top. Williams defending. And here's Edwards outside. The Thunder with the rebound. Hartenstein's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Williams. From behind the arc. Can't get it to fall. 6 for 10 now.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Outside McDaniels. Randall a screen on Dort. McDaniels passes to Randall. Goes back up. Back to Daniels. To the wing on the left. Gobert finds Randall. 6 to shoot for 3. Conley. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Well, look, Conley's known as a great passer, but he's also a fantastic three-point shooter.
Now here's Holmgren. 6 points for him. Hartenstein passes to Dort. Here's Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Randall. The D's right on him. McDaniels, that's good.
A smart idea from McDaniels, looking to convert inside.
Pass to Williams. Now Holmgren. This one's for 3. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 from the field to start the third quarter.
Randall a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Edwards a pass to Randall. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
On either side of the pick and roll, Randall is a problem.
Outside, Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Here's Conley. He's got 15. Gobert with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Conley passes to Gobert. That one is off. Good work defensively by Hartenstein.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Charity stripe shot, and he hits the jumper. And now a 9-point Thunder lead.
Sweet looking jumper from the mid-range. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander just making it look easy.
And that one's good from Conley. Conley's got 17. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Dort outside. Pass to Holmgren. The three is up. The long ball from Holmgren.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
For three, Conley. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's Dort. Tries again. And it's good on the layup. He's got 11.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
No hesitation from the big man, Randall. I mean, this is how confident of a shooter he is.
Here's Holmgren. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds now. Hartenstein against Gobert. Randall, a screen on Hartenstein. Here's Gobert. Randall, left side. Buries it down low. Randall's got 7 points here in the quarter. Thunder leading by 7. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort finds Caruso. Back to Dort. Pass to Hartenstein. Dort with it. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Caruso outside. Williams with it. And Williams punches it home.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Conley passes to Alexander Walker. Drops in the layup for two. Alexander Walker's got 13.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, the Thunder tack on two more.
Looks like he's shooting with a lot more confidence here in the second half.
Conley with the ball, and it's Dort picking him up. From the arc. The Thunder with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Inside, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA using that size.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Here's Randall into the lane. And it's Randall with the jam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Thunder leading by 7. Pass to Dort, and here's Caruso. Outside, Williams. Now here's Dort, three-pointer. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Here's Alexander Walker. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Up and over Conley. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. Outside Edwards. It doesn't go for him. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the 4th quarter. Thunder out in front, leading by 5. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Joe Ingles is out there with Naz Reid. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Here's DiVincenzo. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Outside Edwards. There's the 3. The triple hit for Edwards.
Well, you have to be careful with Edwards on the arc because he is.
Gilgeous-Alexander against DiVincenzo. Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
I don't know what happened there. About as easy an attempt as you could possibly ask for.
Ingles from outside. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. They lead by 4.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Outside Edwards. Let's go with a 3. They get the rebound. Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Just one of many things Reed contributes on the floor. His ability to save plays by just being in the right place.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires the 3. Alexander Walker grabs the board. Alexander Walker's got 4 rebounds now.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Oklahoma City?
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And also, attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Clark is checked in for Minnesota. Conley comes in for DiVincenzo. And it's the Thunder with the ball. Pass to Wiggins. Wiggins with a screen on Edwards. Shoots from the right block. And there's the play by Gilgeous-Alexander inside. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten 4 this quarter. Timberwolves trail by 3. Here's Clark. Back to Conley. Clark with the screen. Shoots. Minnesota again missing. The Thunder have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane.
Defenders just clearing out, and Gilgeous-Alexander came in with a purpose.
Outside, Alexander Walker takes the 3. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
That one falls. Conley's got 21.
And we're so used to seeing Conley as the facilitator, but tonight, his number is being called.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Some changes for Minnesota. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Randall comes in for Clark, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Alexander Walker. Hardenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for Wiggins. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He was very passionately telling his team, don't give them an inch when they have the ball. This game is going to come down to defense. I need you guys to work hard and close this one out. Guys?
Appreciate the report, Allie. Gilgeous-Alexander takes the contact.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 4. Yep, that one goes. Conley's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, a guy with Conley's consistency is trouble inside. Those high percentage looks are often effortless for him.
Williams from long range fires in the triple. Williams has got 22.
Well, that's his 4th triple for the game now. Just his 1st in the second half.
Outside for Randall. From downtown, Caruso grabs the board. Caruso's got 4 rebounds in the game. Dort for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Right side Conley. Left side Edwards. The 3, DiVincenzo nails it from beyond the arc.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
And that one's good from Conley.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling.
And we've got a timeout call by Mark Daigneault, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. He's checked in for Oklahoma City. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot. The Thunder with another miss.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Gobert with a screen on Williams. DiVincenzo pass to Gobert. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Well, when you need a bucket, you can go to Gobert. A high percentage scorer who doesn't waste his attack.
Ford outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. McDaniels has checked in for DiVincenzo. Here's Holmgren. A 3 from the inbound. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul. Here's Conley. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And that one's good.
Well, who else but the steady veteran? Mike Conley comes through with the timely ball.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
Now here's Conley. Down low, Randall. Second chance effort, rejected by Holmgren.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
2 points, that one goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 36 points. Neither team able to build a lead and sustain it.
After 6 lead changes, it feels like it could come down to one big play.
Puts it up. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Thunder lead by 3.
These moments are important for Holmgren's development. He needs to keep sinking those big-time shots.
Wow, these are the moments that Edwards lives for. He is dynamite in the clutch.
.103 left in the fourth. Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And it's off from three-point range.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Pass to Randall. Gobert with a screen on Hartenstein. Randall. Yes!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Conley. Launches it. The Thunder with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win. Things were looking scary for them coming into tonight. But with this win, they're right back in it.
They showed a lot of character and a lot of heart. Many experts had written them off, but now we've got a series.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Julius, it wasn't always smooth sailing tonight, but you guys got it done. How did you feel about the level of play coming down the stretch?
Absolutely amazing. You know, there's ups and downs of the season, but, you know, one thing is we're going to play hard every night and give ourselves a chance. So we did that for most of the night, but, you know, we did an amazing job staying together.
The effort certainly was not lacking tonight. Thanks, Julius.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, time for our player of the game.